Everybody, it's Danny Smith from Power Through Personal Training again. Okay, I'd just like to do another video, more of a themed video this time. Okay, since it's getting to the holiday season, and those Christmas parties are starting to roll in just that little bit faster now. I just wanted to do a video just to kind of illustrate how going a bit too crazy over the party season will affect your own kind of ability to reach your exercise and health goals. Okay, so I'd like you to kind of think of your goal reaching potential as like a fuel gauge. Okay, so just like a fuel gauge on a normal car, normal vehicle. Okay, your goal reaching potential is just basically your ability to your and your body's ability to work hard, to train hard, and basically your body's ability to change towards the goals that you're looking to achieve. So again, this applies to really any goal. Okay, you need to be in kind of tip-top shape in order for your body to kind of change and adapt in the way that you want it to. So say you are currently, okay, so say, it's start of December, you're currently working very well, okay? So your fuel gauge is looking, quite full, okay? You're in a good shape, okay, you're working hard in the gym, you're doing everything you kind of can to achieve your goal. Okay, so say the Christmas party season comes along, okay, say you have a night out, okay, and you drink a considerable amount, okay, and you overeat kind of Christmas food, overeat whatever is being kind of provided at that party, okay. Basically, especially with the drink, especially with the alcohol, your kind of energy gauge, your kind of goal potential will start to decrease. So a little bit will go off at each time. So that's a night out, okay. Takes you a while for your body to recover from kind of excessive drinking, excessive alcohol consumption, and again, any kind of overeating will, any overeating of, well, if your goal is kind of weight loss, fat loss, it will obviously impact significantly. So your goal reaching potential will go down. Okay, so say during that night you get a bad sleep. Okay, you've been over drinking, and that will affect your sleep basically. So your sleep has been compromised. So kind of the next day, again, bad sleep. You get up, you're tired, you're knackered, you don't feel like doing anything. Okay, that's another bit off your fuel gauge, that's another bit off your goal reaching potential. And say the day after, so you maybe got a bit of a hangover, you decide to eat a load of rubbish, okay? So, common story, a lot of people do it. Okay, you get maybe McDonald's, maybe takeaways, maybe, just you can't be bothered to cook, your body's, because of the hangover, because of the alcohol, your body's craving things that's not beneficial to it, okay? So you start eating things that aren't kind of beneficial towards your goal, okay? So then that's another little bit off your kind of goal reaching potential. Okay, so that's kind of illustrating kind of what kind of one night can do. Okay, so you've gone from being in tip-top shape and now you're kind of past halfway, you're past half empty, okay, in your goal reaching potential. Imagine if you did that a few times over the next few weeks up until Christmas, and then on Christmas Day, on New Year's Day, imagine if you did that kind of a number of times over the next few weeks until after New Year. Okay, after New Year, when the New Year starts, you're going to be fairly low on energy, and your body is going to be, is going to be suffering from what you've basically put it through over the last few weeks. So basically what you have to do then is get from back there to there. You have to put the effort in to get from there to there in order to just be where you are now. Okay, so this is just getting back to where you were. Never mind kind of progressing on with your goal. This is just merely getting back to where you are now, okay? Before you've done all of this, You've got to put all that extra energy, all that extra effort in to get back to there. Okay? And for a lot of people, it's difficult to, progress towards their goals in the first place. Never mind putting all that energy back in order to just get to where you started from at the start of December. Okay, so you've got to really ask yourself, is going too crazy? Is kind of doing all of this? Is it really worth it? Okay, it depends how important these goals are to you. Okay, if they're really, really, really important, you've got to think, it's not worth it at all. Okay, come the start of January, you're going to be kind of you would have regressed and then some. You have to get your energy, you have to get your goal reaching potential back up. You have to get your body into tip-top shape in order to progress from the point you're at right now. So I hope that's kind of made a good illustration of what actually will happen if you do kind of go a bit crazy over the next few weeks. So yeah, just ask yourself, is it worth it? Is what you're doing kind of worth the kind of effort that you're going to have to put in after New Year? Is it worth you feeling bad about yourself because you've regressed or you haven't progressed from where you are right now before the party season starts? So you've got to ask yourself those questions and, act on whatever thoughts you come up with when you do ask yourself that question. So I hope that's been useful for you. I know it's putting a bit of a downer on the festive period, so Merry Christmas, everybody. But just have fun, again, in moderation. Everything in moderation is always the best way to go. Okay, so thank you very much for listening. Any questions, any comments that you do have, any questions or comments about kind of what you can do over the festive period to minimise that decrease in your kind of goal reaching potential, then don't hesitate to get in touch. Okay, and if you want to kind of beat the New Year's rush, if you want to kind of keep your gauge a bit more full and kind of beat the New Year rush, okay, get in touch for a transformation session now before the festive period where you'll get more of that information, more of that kind of intense training that will help you out and kind of allow you not to kind of regress too much on that kind of goal reaching potential scale. Okay, so again, just post comments below, contact me on my business or personal Facebook page. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you all soon.